Hey, what's up, Kyuzu here? And about an hour ago, I realized a little something. In yesterday's video, I kinda forgot to show you the passives and the stats of the character for the smiter. I showed you the gear and just kinda assumed, well, you all know the drill. And I kinda forgot about the rest, which is weird because generally I am very, perhaps too thorough. Which is why my 5 minutes videos are like 40 minutes long. So, this is a Fist of the Heavens character, actually, but I wanted a hybrid to avoid respecking. And it was kind of hard finding the information, but this is what I found, and this is what I made out of it. So, we'll do the whole gear and all of that once again. We got a Grief. We have a G-Face. I have an rune in there for more resist. And then we have a Saka with an rune for more resist. We have a High Lord for attack speed and deadly strike and lightning res. We have an Enigma. Your second best, in my opinion, if you don't have an Enigma, would be Guardian Angel. We have Goblin Toe for the crushing blow, which, in my opinion, they're better than Gore Rider. And then we have a Dwarf Star for Fire Absorb. This is literally the only other ring I have. We have a T-God for the Lightning Resist, Maximum Lightning Resist, and the Lightning Absorb. Because if anything is going to kill us, and the only thing that did kill us was Mephisto and his Lightning. And then we have a Raven Frost for Cannot Be Frozen. Some dexterity, and then we have Dracul for the life tap. Your other options for Dracul would be Laying of Hands with a weapon swap to a life tap wand. So I've had the runes to make the rune word exile a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure I have it. Well, I more than definitely have the runes for it now. But I've decided against it. So I had a pretty good Sacred Targe. It wasn't ethereal, and I don't really want to spend money on getting the base. The reason I'm not running Exile and will not be running Exile is it just gives me more damage. And I have more than enough damage. Like you saw in the video, I'm killing pretty damn quick. I mean, I'm not one-shotting them. I could definitely get way more damage. It's just that I'm doing enough, right? The Exile also has way less block, which means I would need to probably respec, get some more dexterity, or skillers for a higher Holy Shield. So honestly, it's just not, the Exile's not worth it. I mean, if you want to like build your character to like fucking one-shot everything, then yeah, sure, you want an Exile. Exile also do have life tap on there, which means you can swap out Dracul for laying instead for even more damage. But again, I mean, I have enough damage. I'm doing so much already. Charms, we have the annual force. I just have life and resist. That is all that my small charms do. And have one all right there. I'm actually a bit overcapped on cold right now. I'm overcapped on poison. I am overcapped on lightning. I'm not sure how much fire I have right now, but not quite overcapped on fire. Which no, the laying would help because they have 50 fire and these have none. And then I don't know why I keep messing up the order. This is like the second take. Like once again, I kept messing up things. We have a CTA with a spirit on the weapon swap. And that's also I was like, actually, even though I have Enigma, I was considering Guardian Angel. But that means I have to use a teleport staff, which means I have to buff with CTA and then stash the CTA and the spirit, then put the teleport staff on. So that's a lot of swapping. And what else? It was something else swapping. Yeah, the life tap. Like if I'm gonna use laying of hands instead of Dracul, I have to buff CTA. I have to teleport with the staff, and then I have to put that on. There's so much swapping, so this is so much easier. Right, where are we? Stats. I don't know why I have this much. It's probably because of the Enigma. Like, I haven't respect since I got the Enigma. So we have way too much strength, honestly. We have about, 100 too much, at least. So we want enough to wear the gear, obviously, and then we want... Well, I also got the torch also, which gives me a bit more attributes. Enough dexterity to cap our block. Right now we are at 67, but if I put Holy Shield on, we're at 75. And then the rest into Vitality. Honestly, I didn't actually know I had this much extra strength. We need to fix that. I think I have tokens somewhere. And for the passives, like I said, this is a Fist of Heavens character. So we only have 1 point in Smite, and then 1 point in Chart, and then 1 point in Holy Shield. Only 1 point, that's all we need. And because it's a Fist of Heavens character, we have maxed out Fist of Heavens, we have maxed out Holy Bolt, and we have 1 point here, because we need that to get down to the Fist of Heavens. Offensive auras, because of Fist of the Heavens, all the remaining points I get, we're dumping into Holy Shock, which is a synergy to one of the two, Fist of the Heavens. And then 1.1 is into everything else. We are running Fanaticism when we are smiting, so we need that. I am not actually running Conviction. We'll talk more about that later, but it's nice to have that point, I guess. And as for defensive auras, we have, well, 1 point in everything, pretty much. I don't actually need 1 point in fire resist, because I don't know, I thought like with scalers it would do something, but it doesn't. We are maxing out lightning resist, obviously, to hit the 95. And I have points where I kinda don't need points. I don't need points in salvation, so I can get rid of 1 point there and 1 point there, which is automatically giving me more damage, so I can put into Holy Shock. I am running Redemption over Conviction, but we will get into that later. And then I could get rid of Meditation. I don't know why I have it. It's not a prerequisite for anything. We do want Cleansing, obviously, of course. And the Merc is running a Cure. I do have a shitty Andy. It doesn't have any sockets, though. So if I put the Andy on, you know, my fire res goes pretty bad. So, yeah, we're using a Cure. Removes curses, removes poison, which I was hoping it would do on Andy, but it did not. And then Treachery, because I don't want to make a second Fortitude. I don't really want to make that investment right now. Maybe in the future. And then we have Reaper's Toll, because, well, Insight doesn't do me anything for Fist of the Heavens or as a smiter. We'll talk a little bit more about the Fist of the Heavens in a minute. So this has 15% life leech. So I figured, well, that's going to help him stay alive. I was wrong. It also has Decrepify, which, you know, Smite is physical, but I kind of forgot that it's going to mess with life tap because you can only have 1 curse active at a time. But turned out it worked fine, actually, because he died when he needed to die, if you know what I mean. The main purpose of the Merc was to have him as a decoy anyway, but yeah, the Decrepify didn't actually mess with life tap that much at all. At the start of a fight it could, but yeah, worked out anyway. I think I skipped these, but fine. I mean, offensive auras does a tiny little bit for my Fist of the Heavens. The defensive aura does nothing, but I mean, I could literally just throw it on the ground. I don't know if I have any more life. I mean, I do have this one with poison rest, but I'm overcapped on poison. I do have, how much was the life? Yeah, so I could replace this one very easily. I forget, but when we're smiting, we are using fanaticism. I really hope I didn't forget to say that, but and then I'll show you a run too. I'll show you the Fist of the Heavens setup and a Chaos Sank run. So we have Arachnid Mesh. I bought this because I want it on my Sork later, so why not buy one? And then we have a random FCR ring. We have a +2 combat skills with FCR. We have Mage Fist for FCR. We have a random Tiara with life +2 and all res. I had a Shaco, but I sold it. Don't really care for Magic Find on this character anyway. And then we have some random Magic Find boots. Then we have a Spirit. And then we should have a Hodo somewhere. So I don't know what the breakpoints are. It's like 125 and then 200, I think. But we are at, I think 133 or something. I think it's at 33, 133. So we will swap to Redemption. So, like I said earlier, I do have points in Conviction, but I'm not using Conviction. Conviction doesn't really seem to do anything. Even though Fist of the Heavens is a lightning skill, I can still kill lightning immunes. For whatever reason. And early on, when I was like leveling up the character, I did have an insight, but the Merc just kept getting... He died a lot, so I never got the... oh my god, I forget what the name of the aura is now, but I never got the benefit of the insight because my Merc was dead all the time. But with Redemption, I can just sit in a pack if I get hit. You know, my mana goes down. He eats the corpses. My mana just whoop, straight back up again, and it also heals me. So I can just play this like a hammer. They just jump into packs, and as long as I kill something, I heal up again. But the beauty of not being a hammer, and you can just do this. You can just be, you can be a sniper. Oh my god. So yeah, this is my first time playing. This is my first time trying Fist of the Heavens this league, and it's a lot of fun actually. The only problem with Fist of the Heavens is you can kinda only kill demons or undeads. If they're not a demon, you have to kill them one by one, and you're not really doing a whole lot of damage to them. That's like the only downside. So, you know, just running Chaos Sanctuary all day, it's actually, that's fine. Because they're all demons. I'll have a look at those gloves. So yeah, I really felt I needed to make this video because I could just feel someone in the comment like, hey, you didn't show the passives or the stats, like how much dexterity do you have or whatever, like what's your block chance, like do you have max points into smite and holy shield, like what's going on here. So yeah, I felt I had to make this video. And until next time, bye.